Hello, this is Pam from Down Under Recumbent Trike Ventures. Today, Leanne and I are going to do a ride to the Criterion at Nunda. We're going to ride alongside the Gateway Highway and then do a deviation. I've got a little friend here. Going to do a deviation. They always do things like that when you don't want them to. Stop it. We're going to do a deviation along the Kedron Floodway, and then we'll ride back to the Criterion where we're going to have a little late breakfasty type snacks, and then we'll go back along the Kedron Floodway, but do a variation where we come out behind the Nudgee golf course and we'll go back down to the Nudgee boat ramp. So the reason that I haven't been doing videos is because James, my husband, passed away in April this year. He'd had a long-standing illness of COPD, and we've got someone snoring in the background. They do keep me sane. He had a series of infections. Towards the end of last year, he had kidney stones. They were to operate in January, but he got COVID because he had a kidney stone blocked in a tube. They couldn't do the operation because he had COVID, and then after that they found he had blood clots in the lungs, so he was on more medication to dissolve those before he could have the kidney stone operation. And then a month later he was back in hospital with pneumonia, and during that time it was like a roller coaster, up and down. And he had about 4 infections, and on the last one he just couldn't overcome it, and he passed away. So today I'm going to try and do a video, get back into videoing. Please forgive me if it's not perfect, because I'm still familiarising myself with the microphones, and I'm still trying to find the best setting, so I'm trying to cut out that road noise, but if I do get some, I apologise. I will learn and I will get better. Just please bear with me. Thank you. This is the garage where the 2 trikes live. On each trike I've put a picture of James. So when I ride with my trike, he rides with me. I'll show you a close-up of those. So Miss Molly's all ready to go. You're lying there very peacefully, except I've just realised that I've left my helmet inside, so now I've got to go back inside and get my helmet. Okay, we're ready to go, and we've got Miss Molly in the back. I did record some of this footage earlier, but I've had to reshoot it because my hard drive on my computer crashed and I lost a lot of footage. I had this video 3/4 completed, and I've had to now restart it and do it all over again. That's life. Gives me something to do. Not necessarily happy about it, but at least I didn't lose all the video footage. Just going through the local railway station here. Always got to look down this street here. Ooh, right into the footpath. Oh dear. The perils of videoing and writing. I am pretty careful. Someone's got something to say. Absolutely loves riding. She's been wound up this morning because she wants to go for a ride, and she knew I was getting the ride ready. Major road here, seeing that road that I have to cross to get onto the bikeway over there. But the good thing is I have traffic lights. Armchair traffic lights. Oh, they're going to change anyway. There is nothing coming, so I'm going straight across. Sometimes see little birdies here. I saw a little blue wren, which I haven't seen before. It's taken me a while to get used to shooting just with one camera. So yeah, it'll be a little bit different, but I hope that you still enjoy the video. That's the highway up there. I'm going to ride on it for a little bit, and then I'm going to get off it because it's way too noisy. Miss Molly's being good. Looks like I spoke too soon. I'm going to tell you a few things which you're going to find strange, or some people will think I'm nuts. But anyway, I'm just sharing with you some of the stuff that has happened since James passed away. Very unique and comforting. My sister-in-law, she has psychic abilities, and she told me that James is around, and she told him only to give me legitimate messages. And one of the messages that he told her was that when I'm having my coffee in the morning, my cup of tea in the morning, if I could put out his mug with the teaspoon in. What she didn't know, the significance of that was that my son Luke had bought James a rechargeable coffee mug, and you had to use a special teaspoon so you wouldn't damage the inside of the mug. So that message really struck a note with me. So I was in the kitchen one morning making myself a cup of tea, and the tears were pouring down my face. And I said, I just would like to be able to see you. And straight in my head, I got the song, the Blondie song, In the Flesh. And of course I cried a bit more. I know that the songs are legit because I'm not even thinking about the songs, and they just come in my head. I got up one morning and I heard, come back again, I'm just crazy about you, babe. And when I looked up the lyrics on the internet, what jumped out on the page was, I just spoke to your mum and I just spoke to your dad. That was the message in that song. Sometimes the songs have got other words in there, like in there it says, and they just said, go away boy, leave me alone. But that wasn't the message in the song. The message was that I spoke to your mum and I spoke to your dad. Kinda cool. And then one day, Ricky, who's been learning to ride James's trike, we went out for a ride this day, and I said, when I come home, I said, she did really well, James. And straight away in my head, without even thinking, I got the Beach Boys song, I Get Around. So I knew he'd been with me on the ride, and that was kind of special. Sometimes I just get a few words in the song. One day I woke up and all I had was funny, but I had the melody of the song, and the melody was an Elton John song, and so I just got on the internet and looked up the lyrics, Elton John lyrics, funny, and it come up with your song. Such a beautiful song. And of course funny is one of the words in the first sentence. Hear the little birdies this morning. Coming up along beside the Boondall railway station. Got the car park on the wrong side, but obviously some people use it. It's quite cool this morning, quite cool. Might hear some little birdies through the bushes. This way is a little bit quieter than the highway, but we will be going on that shortly. They do burn-offs through the wetlands here from time to time. One time James and I come along and we didn't know they were doing a burn-off, and we come right to the edge of it. But they were doing a burn-off and had to turn around and go back the other way. Big tree here. I love all the trees along here. It looks like it's been burnt. A little bit of traffic here. People getting onto the highway or getting off the highway, but not like on the highway before. We always have a chat at night time, and I tell James about everything that's happened during the day. And the other night I asked him about our previous animals. And I got the song, Everything is Beautiful. Such a beautiful song. I wish I could play the song for you, but get breached for copyright. Not always this teary-eyed, but explaining it to you guys for the first time is just a bit hard. Now this bikeway travels beside the Gateway Highway,
I muted the highway sound and just adding some commentary along the way. Along this bikeway there's several shelter stops where cyclists can take a rest, and I'm coming up to the Wayers Road turn-off where I'm going to meet Leanne. While I was waiting for Leanne, I had a look over the fence and took a few photos of the pretty flowers and little bushes there. And here she is.
Okay, we're hitting the road. Leanne's in the lead. We're going to see if Miss Molly's not going to bark too much. Now you pipe down. Good. Sometimes see birdies in here.
We have some wattle on the right and it smells amazing. Sometimes I swap hands with the camera so I can use a bit of acceleration to get up the hill. And we picked up a bit of speed going along here. I got up to 24 kilometres an hour.
There's not a lot to see just yet. Flags sure do look pretty. Just doing a closey. Hey, hey. Just doing a close-up of you. Leanne having a ride with me today. Leanne's ridden from Banyo. That's alright.
I had to zoom this video of Leanne because she did a speed demon and got ahead of me again. The airport is over on the left. The Southern Cross way goes to the northern suburbs and the gateway to the Gold Coast. James and I were always planning to ride down to the Gold Coast, but we didn't get there.
About to come up to the creek. It'll be nice to ride beside the creek, and on the way back we'll get a better view of the creek. Yeah, you're alright. We'll go back down that way on the way home. There's a big tree there. So we can see the waterway just through there. Some glimpses through there. So pretty. Whoa. And it's a very unpleasant smell around here. We'll get a view through there. We're going to see what sort of birds we can see today. GoPro doesn't always pick them up when they're further away. We'll see what we can see. Good morning.
Morning.
Cute little dog.
Hey, doggy.
We'll come back over this little bridge and be on the water again. She does like to have a little bit to say. She just gets excited. All those fresh air smells that she can smell. Leanne's listening to birds. This is the bridge here where James nearly got cleaned up by a cyclist. We've got a recumbent up here. Good morning. Good morning.
It was rather cool. I love seeing other recumbents, and it was so special giving us a high five. So nice.
That was nice seeing another recumbent. A hand one. Yeah. But there's no birds in here, Leanne. Look at that, all that nice water. Oh, there's a couple in there. Leanne's the bird expert. This nice tree here. So very nice, riding along beside the water. Want to come over here for a photo or? Good morning. There's been a bit of a fire through here. Nice view there. Creek goes off in another direction up there. Been a while since I've done this ride. I like when you get the gaps to see the creek. They're out there. Got a bit more of the creek yet. So nice, so nice.
Leanne's got a bit ahead of me. She's seen that open bikeway and off she's gone. There's a train, it goes out to the airport.
So many nice views of the water coming this way. I forgot how nice it was. Good morning. I don't know why people just can't say hello.
This is the Criterion track where cyclists can come and time their speed.
It is a beautiful day. And while I'm still very sad, it's still good to be able to do this thing.
We stopped here and had a late breakfast. I brought along some ham and cheese croissants, and then Leanne made some bacon and cheese muffins. Miss Molly was waiting for some scraps, and we had a resident magpie come and perch on the canopy of my trike.
Leanne's going to do a lap. And we're leaving the Criterion. Going to head back a different way along the creek. Hello again.
Leanne spotted some Brahmini kites in the tree opposite across the river, and I've included a picture here of the close-up shots I took, and I'll be showing us a series of pictures here just to cut down on the length of the video of places that we've already been on the way there, and try not to make it too long.
Little birdies in there.
Leanne's been making bird noises and some of them have been answering her back. When we've had a bit of rain there, you see a bit more water in the wetlands and accordingly bird life, but we didn't see a great deal of bird life, and unfortunately the GoPro doesn't pick it up.
Little birdies. There's one up here in the grass. It's a butterfly. Butterfly. Butterflies are good. Thank you, James. You can do that. Slowed down for a little bit to look at the birds, and I saw a butterfly. I thought it was a little bird, but it turned out to be a butterfly, which is a spiritual thing. So nice to know. Means that your loved one is around. And there's another one. Oh, look at the jet, look at the jet. Try not to clock a cyclist as I'm filming. Stick the camera out and get someone in the face. I saw another butterfly. I know, it was nearly flying level with me. Wow. So thank you, James. That will be very special if I get that butterfly in, because the butterflies mean so much. This is the other variation, which will go out behind the Nudgee Golf Course, and then if we want, we can go down to, we might go down to the boat ramp and have a look down there. Get a view of Kedron Brook Floodway. And a jet, because the airport's just over there where the tower is. Well, it's been a pretty special morning this morning. Saw those two butterflies, which are very spiritual. And the jet soaring. And also we saw some brown kites. I can hear another jet. We're busy today. They have changed the flight paths since James and I used to ride through here, so there may be different ones, but I've never seen so many jets that close as what I've seen today. And the water looks gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. There's the airport tower over there, so we're very close. Last time I came here was on the last ride that James and I did, and it was teeming with wildlife, with birds and that. I think sometimes nature tells us stuff. Made it special for that ride. We've got the golf course here, a nice little boardwalk here. Yeah, I thought that we could maybe just stop at the Nudgee boat ramp and I'll let her out again.
Okay.
And yeah, more jets taking off. Don't know what I'm gonna get. Good morning, how are you? Beautiful day, isn't it? Okay, it's all clear. A memorial to somebody must have died here. But it is a nice little shady grove to ride through. One night I asked James, I said in the morning, can you send me a sweet song? And when I got in the car to go to work, I heard the song, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I can sing, oh baby. And I found that was very, very sweet. Because I'd asked for a sweet song, and he sent me a song that had the words, the sweetest song. And we're going to cross over again to the creek.
I think all the Garbos love to stop here for morning tea.
Oh, that's a nice view.
Here's some snaps I took around the pontoon here. We went out onto the pontoon. Miss Molly had a little rest. We also saw an egret, and this view here is looking at the little fishing hut there. There's often boats moored here, and this is a view out towards the sea.
One of the things that I forget to do sometimes is record an ending, and I didn't on this video, so this is another location. And I'd just like to thank you all today for watching my video, and I hope that I've explained a few things for you regarding James, and that it wasn't too much, some of my little stories that I told you, but I do try to keep it personal and let you know a little bit about me. And I just thought it was quite interesting, the things that had happened. I'm going to show you a few of my favourite photos of James, and I hope you enjoy them. If not, and you don't want to watch these, feel free to turn it off. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and hope to see you along on the next video. The next video you see me, I'll be riding with a group of other recumbent riders from the Brisbane Recumbent Riders. There's Georgia and Gary and Peter and Veronica. and we're going to do a circuit around North Lakes, some of the lakes that I didn't get round to videoing, and I hope to see you then. Thank you for watching.